with the amazing panelists, Winter. How are you?
I'm good. I got a break. Yay.
You have a break?
Yeah, I have a break now. That's why I'm doing this interview.
Who's there right there? Who's up there?
Today was Dakota.
Kata guy, okay.
Yeah, yesterday it was Shiva giving us a break because before that, the first...
It was kind of grueling,
the
right?
first 3 days, we actually did so long hours. So
yeah, it's just like 9 a.m. to probably like 11 p.m. and you're just watching every game. How do you even eat?
That was the first day.
Wow.
Thanks to Cloud9. Thanks to Jackie Mao.
Okay. And you got people love you on the panel. Like Winter, he's so great.
That's good.
What's your style? What's your interview panel style?
For me, generally when I give opinions, I think I try not to, when someone makes a mistake or stuff like that, or we don't understand something that the team is doing, I try to look at it as at the positive side. I don't really like to go like, sometimes it's a clear mistake, but I still try to find a reason. That's probably my style. I don't really like to talk about...
Like, I understand why they tried to do this.
Yeah,
but,
I mean, I don't really like to go at it and say, oh, they actually did a bad job and stuff like that, because I respect all the players.
You were there at one point, you know? You were that guy.
All the players that are here, I know it's really difficult to play at this level, so I just don't like to sound negative towards them because it's very difficult to do what they're doing. It's me.
Well, you're good at predicting drafts?
That happens when you watch so much games, you know.
And sometimes you get a little lucky.
Yeah, you get a little lucky, and there's always, if you notice as well, there's always patterns. For me, I notice patterns, and I notice that certain teams, they prioritize certain lineup more. I mean, I guess the thing that helps me guess the most is I identify the patterns within the drafters. Like, if it's PPD, he would have this few selection of heroes together, or if it's, sometimes it's the team, like Vichy, they like this and this together. I mean, I identify, maybe it's just me, I identify the combinations together, so it makes it easier for me to guess the picks.
Who's your favorite drafter?
PPD.
PPD?
Yeah.
Why?
I just like the way he combines abilities and lineups, and the way he bans specifically towards his opponents. He takes away, like, he might actually give you a strong pick like Lash, but he chooses to ban like what you're really good at instead of just banning what is strongest in the meta. So I just like that mentality of his.
How far do you think they're gonna go?
Very far. I think they would be. Last year they were 3rd place. I think this year they can actually do better. I mean, it's hard to say they can actually do better.
Yeah, because it's a best of 3. I mean, like, things happen.
And they already did 3rd place last year, which is already really good in that sense. But I think they can go further than 3rd. They definitely can go all the way.
Yeah. Which teams do you think can win this event?
Secret, EG, LGD as well. But I think LGD, even though they have been doing really well in the group stage, I view them as a team that is not so flexible. So a less flexible team would have trouble when they're playing up against the highly adaptable EG and Secret. It's just the group stages. I don't think they showed all their cards in their hero picks and playstyles. They are trying to minimize using too many stuff. They don't want to show off a lot of their better strats and playstyles.
They showed a little bit. I saw some Tusk pulling.
They tried not
Never seen that before.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to show too much. You only show it when you have to win certain games, like important games. Like EG showed offlane Enchantress against Vichy, which is, I mean, if you are going to use a strat, Vichy is a team, you want to use it. You want to make sure that you take down that high caliber opponent.
You also want to make sure you get the 2-0. That's what they were doing.
Yeah,
they
make sure the 2-0. Yeah.
Because they won the first game and they're like, we really need to win the second one.
Yeah, I think LGD, even though they are doing very well, I have this feeling that they actually won't be able to go all the way because they are not so flexible.
So you're saying they're not as good a team when there's best of 3, best of 5. You know, like they have to have a lot of preparation.
They're not very good at adapting on the fly. I'd say maybe they can adapt the next day, but on the fly, I think EG and Secret are the best at adapting.
Okay. And what about you? Personal life. Give me the update on Winter. Haven't seen you in a while. You were a coach last year, right?
Yeah, I guess it's
now
fun.
You're an analyst?
It's fun in the sense that I've been here twice as a player. I mean, first time was okay, TI2. I mean, I got 8th place, so that was okay. We could have gone further, but we messed up. Okay, so.
And then TI3
was
a nightmare.
A disaster.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't even won to play. Like none of us wanted to play at the event at that time because the team just had it was a disaster basically. So it was really bad that year. And last year was also technically really bad because I kind of failed to help my friends at Alliance do well. They messed up as well. I mean, I couldn't.
I mean, like, you can only do so much as a coach, right? At that point, it's just like, what can you really
I just
do?
felt it was too little time for me to actually change a lot of the things that they were doing. I wouldn't say I could have done more, but judging on the time that I had, it's kind of difficult though.
It's also because, you know, like, you're going into a situation where they believe in themselves, so it's tough to get them to all change,
yeah, I mean,
right?
they had me. It was because they were having a tough time before that, and they tried me out at an event before TI, before ESL. I went to China with them for, I think it was G1 League. I can't remember which one. Yeah, so they found that I was really helpful with the pick and ban phase on certain teams. Like a lot of the stuff that I told them actually happened during the game, so they had confidence in me that I could actually help them through it.
And do you find it a little just relaxing that you're no longer having to worry about results?
Yeah.
You're just in the panel, you're just like watching.
I'm just doing my thing and just having fun and mostly just making sure that I watch all the games so I know what's going on. I don't really have to worry about what happens. You know, that's the relaxing.
It's not like, oh, we can be eliminated. Like if you're on the panel, you know, just
technically I could be eliminated from the panel, but it's not.
I mean, if you do bad, like you have to really mess up, right?
Yeah.
Like you'd have to like punch someone or something like that.
And the thing with that is, even if I mess up, it's on me. You know, when you're playing as a team or you're coaching someone, if you mess up, you affect other people. So it's more stressful.
I thought you were gonna say like it's just me. When I'm on a team, it's always their fault.
No, I mean it's other people's lives that you affect. So it's more stressful. So when you mess up, someone is already wanting to win so bad, you feel really bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about outside the game? What are you up to?
Not much. I'm just doing Dota right now. I quit my job because I tried to do different stuff. I tried to.
You always come back though.
Yeah, I work at my dad's office for 1 year. He has his own.
Did the grind?
Yeah, he has his own accounting firm, which.
The 9 to 5 accounting grind.
Yeah, it was
really
really bad.
Oh my God, Winter.
It was really bad.
You went from Dota Pro to accountant.
It was so boring, you know. So I just.
Of course, it's boring. You played in front of a crowd in like TI, and you like tried all this stuff, and you got fans, and you played this game you loved, and then you go to 9 to 5 accounting. Like, of course you're gonna hate it.
I was still playing back then, but it's just
What did you think was gonna happen? But hey, now you're back. It's great.
Yeah, I wanted to try to find something stable. That's why back then. But now, and then after that, I tried to do real estate. I was like trying. I did real estate. I was a real estate agent for 2 months, two and a half months.
Didn't work out?
I mean, it was fun, but I don't think it suited me.
Like, to be a salesman, you have to have a certain personality, and it's very
you
have to like.
The thing I didn't like about it is, it was actually not something that I wanted to do. That was the main part. Even though it was fun, you get to meet people, you get to hang out, like you get to go out a lot and stuff like that, but it wasn't what I want. I knew inside my heart it wasn't something I wanted to do.
But a panelist.
Yeah, could be something.
But you want to go back to playing. You're going to try.
Nah.
You're going to try again 2016?
Probably not. I don't know. I don't mind playing or like casting or doing panel stuff as long as it's related to the game. I just want to do something related to the game. I'm not so stressed out that I can't play anymore. Right. Not like last time. Last time I'm like, oh, I need to be able to play. I want to play. So it's different now because it's difficult, Like back in C, there are a lot of stuff that we can't control. Basically, in Southeast Asia, I would say if you're not on a team with Mushi Boss, you're wasting your time. That's how I do it.
Well, yeah, I guess that's kind of true these days.
Yeah, it's difficult, Maybe
it's a tough region.
Maybe it'll be improvements at times.
Well, you could join the Korean team.
Maybe.
They all speak English well enough, right? Maybe.
I probably
March is retiring.
I probably should have said yes when I had the chance.
Yeah, March retiring, so you should just look at them.
Yeah,
right?
but
every year a little bit more, right?
things are different.
First
You know,
day.
I still think even though currency is getting much better, but at the end of the day, is it worth it or not? Because I feel in C, it's the same. If you're not on Mushi's team, you're not going to make it big. Obviously, the other teams are making improvements and whatnot.
Well, think about it this way. First year Korean team, everyone laughed at them. It's a joke.
No,
right?
I didn't. I knew that. Because I knew
The
they
first
had,
matches, though. The first
Okay.
matches were funny. Right? And then, second year,
last year.
last year, wild card. Suddenly, you know, like, oh, okay, wild card.
This year, main event.
Yeah, and
Two
then this
teams.
year, main event.
2 teams.
Next year, 4 teams, all top 8. I'm just kidding, but you know,
I
do
probably
you think they're getting capped somewhere?
I think they might actually get maybe at least one in the top 8 to top 10. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, because they've been making, like, the most important thing, they've been making steady progress. You know, that's what you want if you're building a team for long term. You lose, yes, you lose a lot in the start, but you're more concerned about long term goal. So as long as you're making progression, losing is.
And you only need to win one TI, then you're set for life. Right?
Yeah,
well, I mean,
but
like,
everyone is greedy.
maybe not.
Everyone's greedy, you know. You
Yeah.
want to be the first one to win 2 TIs.
That's right. We might have that this year.
Yeah,
Right.
very likely, I'd say.
LG,
very, very
Secret, top 2 teams both have players that have won TI. So, how many does LGD have? Just Xiao 8, I think.
Yeah, just show it. And there's
Secret has 2.
obviously
Secret
the
has
next
2
one
guys.
is like Vichy, but they're uncertain. That's how the IG is like sort of lost in the woods. But who knows, you know, with the back against the walls, miracles might happen.
I don't think so, man. They're gonna go through the best of 1, and then it'll be tough.
Yeah, but they are an experienced team, and experienced team always delivers. I mean, when they deliver when they need to, you know.
I don't know. Last year, Navi didn't, and Alliance.
Yeah,
didn't.
that was not the same because the team itself has issues. So
You don't think IG has issues?
now, maybe less than the issues that Navi had last year or Alliance had last
Sometimes,
year.
I mean, like, when a team loses 16-0 to C9, I'm not saying C9's not good. C9's good, but, like, it's like that's
Yeah,
crushing,
it can't
right?
be just your opponent being too good. You have to have your own issues, right?
Yeah,
That's what
it
it is.
can't. Like, when you lose that badly, it's got to be, there's something probably wrong, right? So hopefully they just, like, chill out for the next 3 days.
I actually like that
Kinda
approach. You should always look at yourself first before you look at others.
Yeah. Thank you, Winter. Maybe I should be a coach. Maybe not. All right. Well, do you have any last words you want to say to your fans or?
Usually that's the easy question.
Yeah.
But this is usually the part where, you know, when you have sponsors, it's the easy.
But you don't have any sponsors.
Yeah,
So, thank you to the employees that helped me pick out my shirts. Right. Well, you're looking sharply dressed. Thank you to the employees helping me pick out my shirts.
They are not the people that actually picked out my shirt. It was
Oh.
my ex-girlfriend that actually picked out my shirt.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you to her. Thank you to her for picking out your shirts. Very nice of her. You know. And anything else? Anything else you want to say?
Thank you for having me for this interview.
Okay. Well, thank you for doing it, and good luck in the panel and main event.